Hi, how are you? Are you calmer than you were at Christmas time? Or are you getting a little crazy? Is there a lot of stuff going on in your life? Or are you calm? Well, there are times in your life where you're going to be calm and everything is okay, and there's going to be times in your life when it's a little crazy, a lot crazy. And I noticed that we all have that. We all have that time when we're calm, and we all have that time when we just cannot handle all the stuff that's going on. And so I have a lot of friends and a lot of family members that have a little bit of craziness going on right now. And sometimes when they feel crazy, I feel crazy. So I thought, well, maybe talk about it. Maybe that'll help. So here's the thing. I don't think there's anybody who doesn't get overwhelmed sometimes. And when you get overwhelmed, you tend to do things and say things that maybe you wouldn't normally do or say. So maybe what we need to do is learn how to deal with that panic, that anxiety, that fear, that overwhelmedness. And so I looked it up a little bit. I don't want to go crazy with symptoms and everything, but you know what it is. You feel uneasy. You have a hard time sleeping. Your mind is racing. You need reassurance from other people a lot. Those could be symptoms of anxiety. And sometimes anxiety is a little bit okay for you because it helps you to do the right thing and make the right choices. And sometimes it's too much. So I did what I do. And I looked it up in the Bible. And I looked up Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. Don't worry, because I'm with you. Don't be afraid. I'm your God. I will make you strong, and I will help you. I will support you with my right hand that saves you. So God's not saying don't be crazy, don't get overwhelmed. He's basically saying, I'm here with you. We got this together, and I'll help you through it. Isaiah 43, verses 1 through 2. Now, this is what the Lord says. He created you, people of Jacob. He formed you, people of Israel. He says, don't be afraid, because I have saved you. I've called you by name, and you are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you cross rivers, you will not drown. When you walk through fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not hurt you. Basically, I think what he's saying is, regardless of how strong it is, regardless of what bad is going on, we will get through this. It's not going to last forever. We're going to be okay. Hebrews 13:6, we can feel sure and say, I will not be afraid because the Lord is my helper. 1 Peter 5:7, give all your worries to him because he cares for you. On and on and on. Pray and ask for what you need. And John 14:27. I leave you peace. My peace I give to you. I do not give it to you as the world does. So don't let your hearts be troubled. Don't be afraid. All right, so what do? We know that God's going to take care of us, but how do we stop this anxiety? How do we calm down? I've told you what I do. I pray. And I found a prayer that maybe we can write out and put it in the bathroom mirror or on the dashboard of the car or on our desk at work. Loving God, please grant me peace of mind and calm my troubled heart. My soul is like a turbulent sea. I can't seem to find my balance, so I stumble and worry constantly. Give me the strength and clarity of mind to find my purpose and walk the path you've laid out for me. When you're feeling overwhelmed and scared, you pray. It doesn't have to be that beautiful. It could be this. God, help me. Calm me down. Get me through this, please. Help it to be okay. Help us to get through this crazy time. Help me to calm down and give me peace. Help it to be okay. And then relax a little bit and let it work. It's crazy. Here's the thing. You've got anxieties and they're out of control and they're over and over again. You find somebody that can help you. You have anxieties that you feel are pretty normal, that you have once in a while. You call somebody and you talk to them. You call your friend. You call your mom or your daughter or your sister. Talk to somebody. And you know what? If somebody calls you and asks you, there's no judgment. There's no, you shouldn't be feeling that way, or stop, because that's not helpful. What's helpful is, we got this together. You tell me what's going on, and that will help. Sometimes anxiety has nothing to do with reality. It just has to do with what your brain is telling you. Sometimes your anxiety has to do with reality. But you can work through it and get to the other side. This is a tough world. This is not easy. When you're around other people, there's gonna be anxiety. When you're not around other people, there's gonna be anxiety. Here's what I know. I know that this is the reality of the world. I know that this is pretty normal for people to have. I know that there's fears, there's anxiousness, there's panic. But I also know God's right there. I also know that when I feel that way and I pray and I ask for Him to calm me down, not right this second, but within a little while, I feel a little calmer. It's not to say that the stuff that caused the anxiety went away. What it does say is, maybe it'll be a little easier for me to deal with that. So, here's the thing. When you're feeling that way, stop for a minute and pray. You could pray that prayer that I gave you. You can pray your own calm prayer, or you can sing, you can listen to music. Josh Grogan sang, "When I am down, and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be." God's right there. He's with us. He's going to help us through it. We just have to accept it, bring it in, and know that He's there. And remember, which is why sometimes I do these things multiple times, because I forget. And my whole being gets tense. I forget. I don't have to be like that. But we've got this. So, if you're in a hard place, give me a call. Give your mom a call, or your brother, or your best friend. Pray. And when somebody calls you, listen. And know that it's going to get better. I love you. I miss you a lot. But we'll be together soon. Have a good week.